First, receive greetings. I am Brian Magenge, and I come from the Kimathi Political School. First, the history of Kenya has been a history of struggle, has been a history of lived inequalities and lived experiences where people interact with and grapple with capitalism and the live realities of poverty of state brutality, state arrest, and such. And the Kenyan society has existed with with the inequalities since since the inheritance of colonialism and of course even the political systems that precedented colonialism, including slavery and such. So from that experience, our people still continue to experience such political, such political experiences. And apart from just the practical experience with these realities, we have we have seen organizations, especially social movements and political parties, come together. And in that quest, there is that dust, there is that dust and the need to fill the gap of political education. And political education basically means, in this sense, to advance the experiences to a point of interactions with social analysis and social analysis and social practice. That means to advance the question of theory. And of course, this way, the idea of a political school was born. And historically, we have had the Patrice Lumumba Political Institute that was established by progressives and socialists before, which was later on shut down by the government, in attempts to challenge organizing the might and the importance of such an institute. But progressively, we have seen organizations also develop curriculums, interacting with the question of education within our institutions, and the importance of having education and especially conscious education is an idea that emanates from thinkers who have come before, including Antonio Gramsci and the likes of Paulo Freire, on how we should run education. And in a contemporary society, we thought that coming up with an institute that will accommodate all these organizations is an avenue for bridging consciousness and of course advancing the levels of consciousness of these cadres and the members of these various mass organizations. And that not only withstanding, the political school is an institution that brings together these organizations in bid to create a cohesive and a collective kind of leadership and, of course, from conscious and progressive organizations. This way, it is also one of the avenues of a united front, which has also been a challenge within the organization of status. And also, very importantly, is provides also a platform for self-reliance within these mass organizations. Because apart from being a school, we thought that it is also very important for us to create that hub, to create that incubation of self-reliance within these mass organizations, and of course self-reliance for the organizers and the cadres. The pedagogical process mainly involves interaction with the theory, of course, of which is a projection from social practice, and then of course to create a connection between the two, so that you can have a cadre who is experienced and of course who is holistic, who is all-rounded in terms of his grasp of material realities and their interaction with theory. So, that is the basic concept behind it.